think I'm just about ready here. Get going.
The punishment for those knights who sided against His Majesty has been decided. In his infinite mercy, the king has chosen to forego their execution. Instead, the commanders will be stripped of their rank and titles and expelled from service.
Asbel, I summoned you here for a different reason. I have reached a decision regarding the current situation in Lant.
You have?
Earlier, we informed you that the Straton military has occupied Lant's Creus mines. Because of this, our country's supply of Creus is nearly exhausted. If this continues, it will be a serious blow to our country's economy and the lives of our citizens. Such thoughts are deeply painful to His Majesty, and so he has decided to take immediate action.
What kind of action?
We will invade Lant.
What? You can't! You'll initiate an all-out war with Strata! And the people of Lant will be caught in the middle!
We have sent numerous messages to the Stratons ordering their withdrawal. But they continue to cower behind their meaningless alliance with Archduke Cedric. We have also heard rumors that the people of Lant wish to break away and join Strata permanently. That is nothing less than high treason against His Majesty and his kingdom.
I cannot forgive those who turn against me. We will drive Strata and all who support her from my lands.
You can't be serious!
With that in mind, Asbel, His Majesty has chosen you to command the invasion force.
Me?
This is a chance to both redeem your honor and reclaim your homeland. Be grateful that His Majesty has elected to be so generous, and serve him well.
You ask me to fight against my own brother? And my own people?
Tread carefully, Asbel Lant. I rule this country now. Would you defy your own king?
Richard. Your Majesty. Will you at least send me to Lant as an envoy?
Do you really think you can convince Strata to leave? As I remember, their commander is your brother, and the very man who drove you out in the first place.
Do not expect a different outcome just because you're related. Blood breeds hate as well as love. You need look no further than my late uncle to see this. You are no different. Your brother has forced you to this position, and you hate him for it.
I haven't given up on repairing my relationship with my brother. Please, I beg you, give me one chance. I will convince my brother to enter negotiations.
Very well. If this is your wish, I will give you the chance.
Thank you, Your Highness.
However, time is short. You are to leave for Lant without delay.
I understand.
Your Majesty, is this wise?
He's such a kind man. It's the trait I love most in him. I must take good care of him.
Sheria,
What is it?
is it true that the people of Lant want to secede from Windor and join Strata?
Well, I did hear a few people suggest something like that.
Sheria, you have to listen to me. Our homeland is about to become a war zone. Richard is planning to invade Lant.
No!
I'm going back to Lant. I have to convince Hubert to enter negotiations.
Well, I can't just sit around here. I'm coming with you.
Mind if I tag along as well?
Captain Malik?
Had you not interceded with Richard, the other knights and I would have been executed. I owe you a great debt, and this is a way to repay it.
It'll be an honor to have you at our side. Thank you, Captain Malik.
Thank you, Captain.
I'm not a captain of anything anymore.
You'll always be Captain Malik to me.
Asbel.
I think we're ready. Let's head for Lant.
It's gonna be great trying to figure out how to get out of here. I'm surprised they didn't give me a shortcut out of this place. There's a maze coming in. Well, that's a good sign, at least. Of course. I just feel like an idiot.
Captain, what are you doing out here?
Just thinking back on my old life as a knight. On all the lives I've saved and taken. It's quite a tally.
I'm sure it is.
I'm only now realizing that being a knight means taking more lives than saving them. Lives are more than numbers, of course. But many who I killed were fighting only to save someone else. And if I atone for my sins by protecting those whom they sought to save, it'll undoubtedly bring misfortune down on another. Such a vicious cycle. I wonder if we'll ever break free.
Do you think it's even possible?
Who knows?
don't anticipate a challenge.
Did we get carried away?
I probably should have taken the transport. I thought maybe there'd be a good fight or two in here, but it seems like I'm way over level for them.
It will take more than that to stand in our way.
I don't anticipate a challenge.
Great work, Captain.
You're not doing so bad there yourself, Asbel. Stay sharp, even against chumps.
That should buy us some time at least, right?
It's a pretty good example of having too many options. You get so many titles in this game.
This won't take
Kind of
long.
crazy.
That should buy us some time at least, right? I don't anticipate a challenge.
Right into next week.
I've traveled back in time from next week. Please stop throwing monsters at us. I don't anticipate a challenge. That should buy us some time at least, right? I don't anticipate a challenge.
Did we get carried away?
The gate is closed. They'll open it if we ask. At least they always have for me.
Yes, but Asbel is a different story. I think we should keep our distance.
So, Asbel, can we be all sneaky and avoid the gate?
Well, let me think. I suppose we could head to the canal and just follow it inside.
I knew this river was going to come in handy at some point.
Well, this is unexpected. I don't remember seeing you on my calendar.
Hubert, we have to talk. I won't ask you to accept unconditional withdrawal, but let's at least sit down and negotiate. Winder's supply of Crius is dangerously low, and if it runs out, the citizens will be in trouble. Please, Hubert.
Does Windor's new king really think that sending my brother will convince me to withdraw?
I asked to come.
Then you are naive.
Lieutenant, it's an emergency! Windor's army is attacking! They've come with staggering numbers, and our forces have already been pushed back into town!
What?
What the hey? We came here to stop a war!
So, you come to me under a flag of peace, but with an army at your back.
No, that isn't why we came.
It's almost charming how badly you've underestimated me. Order the troops into defensive formation. Hold Windor back no matter what the cost.
Yes, sir!
Hubert, please! I didn't know anything about this. You have to believe me.
Then you're both a pawn and a fool.
What do we do?
Let's go outside. We have to find out what's happening.
So, was your brother convinced? If you want something done right, you have to do it yourself.
Richard, why are you doing this?
I already told you. I was planning on attacking Lant. I'm doing this for you, Asbel. Remember when I promised to help you reclaim your homeland?
I never asked for this, Richard!
Oh, I know, but I decided to do it anyway. The people of this land must understand that there will be no mercy for those who defy me.
No mercy? It seems like that's the only thing you ever talk about anymore. What you're doing is wrong!
So be it then. Before I proceed to deal with Lant, it appears that I'm going to have to deal with you first.
Sharia, take the others. Round up as many townspeople as you can and get them to safety. Hurry, while we're talking. Once the fighting starts, it'll be too late.
All right, Asbel. Come on, Sophie. Let's go.
No, I'm staying.
Come on!
Asbel! Asbel!
I will ask you one more time, Asbel. What is it that I have done wrong? I thought that you, of all people, would always understand me.
You should know better. You can't control people through violence and fear. Nothing good ever comes of it. If that's the kind of ruler you are, then we'll never have true peace. Please, listen to me. Go back to the way you were.
You're serious? How disappointing. Everyone has betrayed me. And in the end, even you have!
Hubert!
Is that really Richard? How can he be so strong?
Now die!
Sophie, why did you come back?
To protect you.
There's that light, just like before.
Not you again. How long do you plan to stand against me?
Forever. This time I won't let them get hurt.
Sophie, is your memory back? No. It's happening again.
You betrayed me. You betrayed me!
I will survive! Okay!
Imbue the light of light.
Flare shot! Forward!
Let's go.
Flare shot! Now, okay!
Imbue the light of light.
Slash! Roll down! Burn! Aqua bullet!
First aid.
Sword deluge!
Imbue the light of light.
What?
First aid.
Flare shot!
Imbue
Draw!
the light of light. First aid. Let's go.
Not looking well.
Imbue the light of light.
Predictable! Tiger Blade! Eat this!
Your blood will fall like petals! Young Rose!
Aqua bullet! I will erase you! Draw! Die!
Let's go. First aid.
Slash! Die! Burn! Cover!
Let's go.
Die! There! Burn! Cover! Be gone! Draw! Die! Antidote! Be gone! Burn! Aqua bullet!
Let's go.
Okay! Burn! Dual shredder!
No mercy. Let's go.
Burn! Aqua bullet! Eat this!
Imbue the light of light.
Bloodshot! I will erase you!
Let's go. First aid. Imbue the light of light.
Detonate! Aqua bullet! Be gone!
Imbue the light of light.
Burn! Fall! Your blood will fall like petals! Bloody rose!
Yeah, it looks that way good.
Bless up! Die! Can't be happening!
Let's go!
Fall! Be gone! I won't disgrace myself. Not looking good. I failed everyone. I will. Sorry about that. Now, Sword to lose. Aqua bullet. Fall. Down.
Everything about this game has surprised me in the best way possible. I'm absolutely loving it.
I won't disgrace myself again. Can't be happening.
Let's go!
To ruin. And I won't disgrace myself again.
Still move.
Yeah, this is not going well at all.
I won't lose.
Be gone.
Let's go!
To ruin. Bloodshot. My regard! Burst! Fall! Prepare yourself! Dance like the damned! Instant balls! Burn! Blast us!
Did you say instant balls? Definitely sounded like instant balls.
Aqua bullet! Burn!
Imbue the light of life.
To ruin! Burn! Detonate!
Imbue the light of life.
There!
Let's go!
Bloodshot! Burn! Aqua bullet! Okay!
Imbue the light of life. First aid!
Aqua bullet! Burn! Your blood will fall like petals! Bloody rose! I will erase you! Be gone! Fall! Die! Be gone! Be gone! Not looking well. To ruin! Parry down! Strike! Aqua bullet! Not yet!
The light of life.
Okay! What? Strike! Be gone! Not yet! Be gone! Not looking well. Die! Aqua bullet! Detonate! Okay! I will erase you! To ruin! Now burn! Fall! Bloodshot! Sword deluge! Burn! Okay! What?
Yeah, that was fun. I like how I'm like 10 hours in and I'm still getting tutorial pop-ups every fight.
Majesty, you must withdraw! All men, fall back!
Asbel! Sophie! Hubert! Are you all right? Talk to me.
Sophie, are you all right? Hold on!
I'm fine. I remember now. I remember you. Every one of you. When you were young. Hubert was shy, but he tried his best and always worried about everyone. Sharia was sick, but that didn't stop her from being cheerful and friendly. And I remember Asbel. He was strong and kind. He always protected me, no matter what we faced. It's good to see you.
Yeah, indeed.
Lieutenant! Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. What's the situation outside?
Windor's army has retreated from the city, along with King Richard.
Deploy men to defend the gates immediately. Do not pursue Windor.
Yes, sir.
I failed to protect anyone again.
That's not true. You protected me, Asbel. You saved me. Just like you did when you were a child. I don't remember much, but still I'm glad. And yet, I wonder why. I'm scared, for some reason. I'm afraid to search deeper and remember my past.
Sophie.
Yeah, I think the most surprising part about this game for me so far is that the story is actually, it's really good. There's like a lot to it. They put a nice, cute cover on everything, but they're not telling a cute story at all.
And as for Windor, large numbers of their troops remain deployed on the high roads leading to Grailside and Barona.
So they could easily stage another attack.
However, the Fendelians have shown recent signs of activity as well. We've deployed a squad to the Fendel border and are increasing our surveillance. If they plant something, we won't be caught off guard. Oh, and Lieutenant, what was that light that appeared during the last battle?
You need not include those details in your report.
Might I ask why? It could be a new weapon developed by the enemy.
Official reports are no place for guesswork and speculation.
Very well. But we still have to consider the Crius issue. Our higher-ups are demanding that we increase production in the Crius mines, and yet nothing has been done.
We lack the manpower to do it ourselves, and I will not force the people of Lant into hard labor. We are not here as a conquering force. We are their allies.
I suppose that's one way of putting it. However, you appear to be prioritizing the local people over the orders of our superiors.
You only think that because you still see me as a wayward orphan from Lant.
But isn't that precisely what you are?
I am a soldier of Strata. I cast aside my homeland 7 long years ago. Or rather, they cast me aside.
Oh man, I don't think we can get any closer.
It doesn't look like they're crossing the border. They're probably worried about Strata.
What will you do now, Asbel?
Just what I can, I think. I have to ensure that Lant isn't swept into another battle. And then there's Sophie. She died 7 years ago. She died protecting us. But now she's back, and not a year older. I may not understand it, but I'll make sure we don't lose her again.
Yeah, and we're totally gonna help. Right, Mr. Captain?
Of course.
Thank you.
Well, we came to investigate the Fendelian army, and we've done that. Let's head back into town.
Agreed. Come on, Sophie. It's time to go.
Can we visit the meadow?
Go ahead. Pascal and I will meet you in town.
Okay. Let's go, Sophie.